story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants? Freddie Rubino here with my podcast, That's What I'm Talking About, coming to you live from the most patriotic venue in the land, the America First Warehouse, Ronkonkoma, New York. I urge you to go to theamericafirstwarehouse.com, see whatever they have here, whatever events, and come here. All trains come here from New York and points unknown. This episode, we have two guests. To my right, Bonnie Scalisi, a nice Italian girl. She bought pastries. She bought pastries, which means she'll be on anytime she wants. And I'll even fire Gino Bisconti to my left.
I would highly recommend it.
Who has bought no pastries?
I have not. I brought, and by the way, but at least I got nothing. I was just trying to retweet this.
You brought herpes to the table.
I didn't bring a pasty complexion. I've been out in the sun all week. How's
Good
that?
for
Not
you.
bad. Not bad. Daddy likes a little pastry.
We start every episode with the disgraziata.
I should have called fucking Colbert pasty. What? Anyway, go on. Sorry.
We start every episode with the disgraziata of the week. If you're not Italian, disgraziata means the disgrace of the week. And we have given the award this week to Hakeem. I was just clearing my throat. His name is Hakeem Jeffries. He is a congressman, I believe, from New Jersey. Is that?
I confuse him with the other guy whose name I can't even remember. But
Martin
sure.
Luther King. Red Fox.
No such luck.
Red Fox.
Nope, because I'm sad that I'm sad that they're dead.
There's sadness in the house. So Hakeem Jeffries gave a big speech the other day on how Donald Trump has not brought down prices, has not brought down inflation, has not had goods go down and taxes go down for the middle class. They're still at an all-time high. This idiot is admitting that during Biden, everything was at an all-time high and America was suffering. He's so stupid. This guy doesn't have a brain in his head. He went on a rant to badmouth Trump, and it came out to the whole world that he's actually badmouthing Joe Biden. So, Hakeem Jeffries, not a brain. This guy's got less brains than Lincoln after Ford's Theater.
I would have said Kennedy on the car ride.
Kennedy.
Because it's got the two C's, Kennedy on that car ride.
Kennedy car.
But then again, I blew the pasty joke with Colbert, but that would have been a good teaser.
Well, I have some issues coming up of stories, but Gino said on the way, and I insist that we start with Stephen Colbert, and I agree.
Can I weigh in on this Hakeem thing?
Go ahead.
And just to iterate.
Wasn't he in Coming to America?
Well, if you go over all the list
I don't know.
The great American leaders named Hakeem, all right, done, this idiot.
Go ahead.
You just illustrated how lost the left is, okay? Because they stand for nothing and they just say Trump bad. And I'm not going out on a limb saying that. We know that.
No.
And they don't realize that by saying Trump bad, they're like, well, even though they're lying about everything, how about that stock market crash in April, Kramer, you idiot? Highest stock market all time. How about these tariffs destroying the economy, bringing in what is expected to be trillions? And then they're like, well, what you just said, like, it's an all-time high, which is a lie. And if it's the truth, then that's because Biden put it there. And these guys stand for nothing but Trump bad, and
And if you criticize him, you're a racist. Because he's a black man.
Right. Oh, or whatever. He's a black man if he needs to be black. He's an Indian, whatever they need to be.
Don't say you're going out on a limb.
I don't want to hang my hat on that.
Come on.
I'm not gonna monkey
They
around
have
with
just
that.
overused that word racist to the point where it means nothing now.
Yeah.
It means nothing.
In fact, I want people to call me that because
Oh, yeah.
it just means
Well,
absolutely nothing.
I am always outraged now at everybody
You are
saying,
always outraged now.
It is.
You got to calm down.
everybody calling people a race over nothing. Everybody I see, all my friends, oh, you're a racist, you're a racist, you're a everybody's a racist. And
a Nazi.
Oh,
and
thank
listen,
you.
I have spent,
I'm Jewish, so I can say that.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of energy becoming a racist.
Oh.
And now everybody's a racist.
Did you? There's a thing.
That's not right.
There's a thing going around now on what is it? Well, the internet it's called, but Babylon Bee put it out, and it's some liberal woman going to kill Hitler, and by the end she's like, oh, we're both on the same side. It's like you're trying to eliminate the black people. It's like, are you talking about Margaret Sanger, Planned Parenthood? Yeah, I love the Margaret Sanger, and they're just so lost with.
What do? You kill Hitler's mother to stop having him?
You don't kill Hitler.
Because if you kill Hitler, that Nazi bitch will bang out another Hitler.
Well, not to mention, if
You have to kill Hitler's mother.
You gotta kill Hitler.
if you kill
Right?
if you kill Hitler,
He was asking for it.
you kill 80% of my set. If you kill Hitler, that's my concern.
Now, you gotta kill his mother. She'll bang
it's
out
like-
another Hitler. You know how those Hitlers are.
Oh, that's all they do.
The Hitler household.
They ratchet it up, but just they crank out the Hitlers.
That's what they do.
As opposed to me, I just cranked one out to Hitler. I got to tell you, he excites me.
Okay, see, this is why I don't like Gino
What?
being on the show.
What? Don't be cranky.
Because he makes me laugh at horrific jokes. That's why.
And if I can take it, and then we'll get to Colbert because this. And,
Have we gotten to Colbert yet?
Talking about
But I was
Colbert.
listening.
We have to kill Colbert's mother.
Yes.
If I could go back in time, we need to kill
while
Colbert.
saying the words, "You're welcome." Now I'm gonna say.
Because she's cranking out Colbert's.
Not even gonna, I could never crank it out to Colbert. But and then you tie like what's going on with the Keene bitching like to our fair city of New York, which
ahead.
isn't even ranked fair if you had to grade it. It's below poor. But right now, our mayor is Eric Adams. Okay.
Yes.
And this Mamdani guy, everyone's saying he's gonna win. I'm sure you're thrilled about that because he loves Jews.
Oh my God.
Oh, he loves Jews.
This is how stupid
I can't believe he got this far. That he's the Democratic
But
nominee.
this is how stupid and stubborn they are, okay? Because the other day, I don't know if you saw this, some guy in plain clothes who worked for the Department of, I forget what, not going to believe this, an illegal...
I think that's a real department. The Department of I forget what.
I can't
It probably
keep-
is. It's on the
Hakeem
government.
Jeffries
the
heads it.
government payroll.
They shot some illegal immigrant, obviously,
Why
shot
not?
a guy in the head, and he's fighting for his
Yes,
life in the hospital,
yes.
and he works for something. But here's the thing. Because Dems are so stubborn and stupid or obtuse, whatever you want to call it. Right now, this is the same thing like when
Get to the point, Gino.
Okay, this is the thing when Kamala was running. It's like, well, change it. You're in office now. Right now, if Adams wants to win because he was bounced from the Dems,
He's gonna win, I predict.
Adams,
Yes.
you know what he should do right now? He should be like, I was wrong about this sanctuary shitty stuff.
Right.
And this guy, we're gonna deport him. We're gonna change the status. We're gonna make everyone safe. And he could say, but they're so stupid. He's in office. He can save his gig.
Is
but
he really in
won't.
office?
No, you're right.
Is he really in office?
You're right. You're
Has
right.
he done anything to stop Jew hating in New York?
Well,
Not over here.
As a Jew, and
By the way, are you married?
I'm divorced.
So you hate Jews.
I am the Jewish one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex-husband was Jewish also.
Oh, okay.
His father
you're
converted.
a rabid Jew hater.
But anyway, as far as I was sitting here in the audience. Scott Lebedo is the
Right.
one that was explaining to me, because Dr. Phil on Merritt Street TV, who tells it like it is,
Right.
he had Adams on, and he had a lot of Jewish people in the audience. And watching that, I'm like, Adams is the guy as a Jew. Then I'm listening to Scott Lebedo, and he's explaining how Adams is basically set everything up for what's happening now,
Right.
to the point where there's so much anti-Semitism,
Exactly.
we let it go. And I'm like, oh my God, Scott LeBedo is correct.
Scott LeBedo is always correct.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
From
I love
throwing
him.
pizza to
Throwing
any
shit.
stance, any stance he's ever taken, I've been 100%. Now, what's the guy Soleimani? What's
Yeah.
his name? Salami?
I can't now. Mamdani.
Mandani?
Mandami.
There's a Soleimani too, though, right?
Soleimani, Mandami, Ganane, Salami,
the guy
Ganani.
fucking Trump killed. Mamdani's the guy that. I'm not going to say someone else
Mandami.
should.
The reason why Mandami exists is because of the mayor of New York.
I didn't
right
realize
now,
that
Adam.
until Scott LeBedo.
Yes.
You know what you got to
said
do?
that.
You got to go back in time and kill Mommy Mamdani.
Mummy Mandami.
See, we tie it all together here.
Well, I have a thing about camels coming up. I think it's tied in.
I have a thing about camels too. They won't let me back at the zoo.
Now,
Thanks, Scalise.
They are saying that he went to Uganda. Is that what
I think you're confusing him.
Oh, Africa.
Mandami.
You're confusing him with Karen Bass,
Yes.
who was hanging out in Mamdani when her city was burning to
That's
the
right.
ground.
That's
Yeah.
right. So
No,
this-
but Mandami is going to Uganda, I think.
Yes, he's going out of the country, and he was very happy to
Where
announce
is
that.
Uganda? We'll find out.
Who
on the break.
cares?
Isn't that in Africa?
It's in Africa.
So he's a
I
white
think so.
African.
Not far enough away from here is where Uganda
He should
is.
stay there.
Yeah.
He's a white African.
Maybe he'll get run over by like a zoo, like one of those trucks that show
Zebra.
that show you the animals.
Zebra?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go
Think
out
he can
looking
get run
at.
over by a zebra?
Why not? It has a checkered past, isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen, we have
Checkered.
25 seconds to go. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to be back with more headlines that you didn't see make the headlines. Come see me, Fred Rubino, at fredrubino.com. And always come to the AmericaFirstWarehouse.com. We'll be back right after these messages with That's What I'm Talking About.
Who broke the television?
Can we laugh at that? Sounds a little mean.
As of this month, public gay sex will now be mandatory.
Am I the only one that could see his lips move? Cheekbones, baby.
Sorry, maybe I overreacted.
Corporate transfer, fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
Welcome, everybody, to the Not So Newlywed Show, where three couples are going to compete for really great prizes. Okay, Donna, we asked Mike, who complained first on your honeymoon, you or him?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think he said.
Lisa, this ain't the SATs. Just tell us what. Donna, who complained first on the honeymoon?
I'm sure it was me, but I have no idea.
Donna is right.
No, it's always me.
What celebrity would you pick for a one-day pass?
For me?
Yeah, for you, not for him.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon! Wow! Who do you hate the most on her side? That rotten no.
There's so many choices.
Thank you all, and thank you for coming out.
America,
back.
Freddie Rubino back with That's What I'm Talking About. This is the show that brings you the headlines, only the ones you haven't seen. Some of them you have. We just went over Hakeem Jeffries, the star of Coming to America and Coming to America 2.
Really?
Which was, yes, he was big.
You didn't see that, did you?
Yes. I loved it. Anyway.
Stop it.
We're going to talk about this segment a little bit about Colbert.
Yeah.
Stephen
Colbert.
Stephen Colbert was canceled because his show sucked.
He stinks.
He stinks.
He's never been funny.
I have literally sometimes turned the channel and it came on that show, and I watch it for a couple of seconds. I literally out loud, even if I'm by myself, I'm like, and I've got to turn the channel.
Yeah.
So that's not good when that's supposed to be a show that's supposed to make you laugh and relax at the end of the night.
Now I get he doesn't like Trump. I get he's a liberal who
He doesn't have to make his whole show about that.
His whole existence. Even off the show, he's being manipulated.
He has
by the network.
TDS.
Yes, he does have TDS.
A bad case of it.
Of course.
Now, here's the
He
thing.
can't even get hired by TBS.
He can't. He doesn't understand that Donald Trump is a beloved American. The majority of people in America, not just like Trump, love Trump. As a comedian, you can't do that. Like, I have certain rules when I write a joke. You can't write a joke about someone's dog, like, dying. Because everyone loves their dog, and it's the most traumatic thing, right?
Yeah.
So you don't do that because you'll never get. So he's writing all day, every day. It's like
He's
writing.
not.
No, he's not. Do you know that he
had
has 20 writers?
No, well, 20 writers, but this is how obtuse he is. He goes on the air when he's like, "Oh, we got cancer." He's like,
He's obtuse? I thought he was Catholic. But go on.
He's not a cute person.
No.
He's so obtuse. He's like, well, they fired. And he's like, I love working with these 200 people. And right there, you're like,
200
you have 200 fucking people, and you stink. And all they do is nod. They nod yes to everything you say while you're nodding on. Is it the Dirty Show yet?
No.
While you go off half-cocked on the other one. I'm telling you, he's
Why'd you look at me when you say half-cocked?
I winked. They didn't see that.
A wink's as good as a nod to a blind man.
So what I'm saying is he's so obtuse. He's like, oh, we have 200 people. It's like, that's the problem. You get paid $16 million a year to lose $40 million a year. And you say he hates Trump. I don't even know that he hates Trump now, but he had to hate Trump.
He had to hate
Trump. Because when he was hired, and I said
he was
this,
a puppet.
They gave the most coveted seat in late night, and he destroyed that whole fucking
destroyed
franchise.
it.
I heard they're not even replacing him.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
He ruined it so much that now that he ruined the brand.
It's like OJ when he drove the Bronco. They were like, stop making the Bronco. We can't even sell it. But now they sell it, but it looks different.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
There's white people driving it.
Yeah, thank God.
That's why it looks different. But you can't make fun of someone who's beloved. It doesn't work. It's like making fun, like having a show and making fun of Mother Teresa. You can't do it. Do you know she wasn't a mother? Do you know that?
No, I'm Jewish.
Well, why she hates Catholics. She hates them.
Other thing about Trump being beloved is Colbert doesn't get it because Colbert literally was hired, and I said this. They gave the most coveted.
100 writers?
No.
What are you saying?
He said in the
Imagine if you had 100. Imagine if you had 20 writers.
I'd have to be able to read.
I would actually sit through your comedy skit.
No, that wouldn't be worth
Half of it.
It wouldn't be worth it.
It still wouldn't be worth it.
So some guy told me to say something cute about this guy's dog, but his dog's dead. What are you booing about? It was an ugly dog. So when they gave that seat to him, they gave the most coveted seat in late.
Yes.
I said this to a man who's never
Johnny Carson's seat.
No, Letterman's seat.
Who was before Letterman?
Letterman invented the franchise.
No.
Yes, Letterman went from Late Night with David Letterman to The Late Show because he was so good. He was so good, he retired.
Don't they interview Letterman now? Shouldn't
Letterman's
Letterman
lost
come on?
his mind too.
Yeah, he's a
he
freakish
turned.
liberal.
He got the rabbit injection later on, though. He was funny at the beginning.
But even if you both love Trump, even if you both, by the way, we have to go back in time and kill Letterman's mother.
Oh no, he used to do skits with her.
He was great. He used to throw stuff off buildings.
Oh, yeah,
The watermelon.
He threw gays off buildings. He was Palestinian. Oh, I'm sorry, because a lot of gays. I love all the gay people who are like, this
Gays for
Madonna guy is
Palestine.
so great. It's like, you're so stupid.
That's like, chickens for KFC, right?
Right.
I mean, they're so stupid. There's Jews that are
Jews for
backing him.
Palestine.
What's that?
Jews for Mandani.
Jews are allowed to vote?
Jews for Mandani and Jews for Palestine and all that
Gays,
nonsense.
gays for Palestine.
We call them capos.
capos.
By the
I hope I'm pronouncing
It sounds
By the way,
capos.
this is a good time to plug. There's a new health food store around the corner from my house. It's called Juice Invented the Holocaust. So you really want to go there. Thanks for
Listen,
getting it.
they're throwing gays off of buildings in Palestine.
They do,
And they just
you
float
can't
like
be
a feather.
openly
Did you know
gay.
that?
I didn't know that.
Yes, they
They just put their loafers on and they're so light in them.
It's
Before you
ridiculous.
throw me off this roof, can I put my loafers on? I'm lighting them.
I wouldn't be caught dead in this outfit. I bet you that's a lot of last words.
Take it off on the way down then.
Listen, that's how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous it
Yeah.
is. It's like saying
They must be
Jews
stupid.
for Nazis.
Yes.
That's
It's
exactly what it is.
100%. They have to be like living in an alternate reality.
They believe.
They
they're-
actually believe it. In fact,
Is it really
friends that I
happening?
know? A good friend of mine, I just had lunch with her the other day.
Quit
and
bragging.
she was like saying, we were talking about the illegals being deported
Is that
by
all
ICE.
you talk about, you girls?
whose hair,
And she
who's seeing who.
she goes, I just don't like the way they're going about it. So
Too
that's
bad.
a talking point. That's something.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
I didn't mind the Holocaust. I just didn't like the way they went about it.
Right, that's the catchphrase. I
You
don't like the way they're going about it. I said, well, I didn't like that Biden came in, let all these people in without having any kind of vaccines, and forced my daughter to have a vaccine to keep her job.
Yeah.
So I didn't like how they went about that.
Right,
It's
right.
like so stupid.
It is. It's a
stupid.
talking
You can't
point.
argue it's stupid.
It's a talking point. It's something that
And they
tries
just
to
echo it.
legitimize. But I actually think that there are not gays for like Palestine.
I'm sure there
Oh,
are.
yeah, there's normal ones.
I think that's staged. I think they pay people.
No.
And they
No,
say,
there are
do
stupid
it.
They
ones.
pay people for some stuff, but that
Yeah.
too, you think?
If there are gays for
And-
like strict Muslim areas, I would think there's a handful of insane ones, and the rest are just paid and staged.
they're
Like the MAGA
misinformed.
hats. Like the MAGA hats at like violent protests. You know those aren't MAGA people.
No.
MAGA people, we're home. We need relief factor because our joints hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I need a special pillow to get to sleep. We have a lot of. We're not out there doing shit like that.
No.
So
and we're also happier. We're
We are.
happier people.
except when you go to lunch with you and you're bad mouthing illegal.
As long as I'll tie it all
I
together.
wasn't.
And I'll tie it all
friend
together
was.
with the Colbert. Like they gave that seat to him. He'd never done anything other than a character. He was terrible. His numbers were always failing. Election night 2016, he was shocked that Hillary lost, and then he leaned into Trump. And this is how I always compare it to the V for Vendetta guy. He became a useful idiot until he wasn't useful anymore.
Right.
And he's so arrogant that he's like, in 2020, Trump won, and we'll get to Stewart in a sec.
Go
in
ahead.
2020, Trump won. So like, what? Excuse me. In 2020, Trump lost. Thank God, because then we get Trump 47, who's doing all this
Right.
shit stuff. And he was so proud for those 4 years. And
Right.
meanwhile, late night is falling apart, and we're waking up because of that vaccine. And we're starting to realize these people aren't our friends. And then fast forward to 2024, Trump wins. So it's like, all right, you blew that. You're not doing your job. And then every day's going on smugly talking about how Trump lost. So
Trump,
the judge,
Trump.
Yeah, the judge overturned this. And the next day it's like, nope, they fixed it. And finally they're like, you got to go. And he's so broken. They're so spoiled. They're so George Clooney'd up that he's like, how could you fire me? And the night Adam Schiff was a guest that night. If you don't
Hey,
get,
calm down, goddammit.
if you don't get what you become, and then he's like, well, they fired me. You're getting $16 million a year to lose $40 million a year on an industry that's dying. And you're like, well, because of the merger, they had to fire me to appease them. They had to merge because you're the biggest hole. Sorry, young lady.
Easy.
The biggest hole in a frigging vacuum that's losing money. You're
But
like,
he's
I'm
a-
the victim here. You stink.
He's
Go
a comedian
away.
during 4 years of the most comical president
Thank you.
of all time.
Right, and they never, and they protected him.
He's shitting himself.
Right.
He's making up stories. How
That's
he's
why
a
the Greg
Puerto
Gutfeld
Rican
show
black
went-
Jew, Palestinian. He's got off the rails, insane.
And they always made fun of presidents before.
And they always did.
But
so he's neglecting this wealth of unbelievable. This guy is a wealth of everything comedic. And then when you finish, okay, let's go off of Biden maybe a couple of times. His son shows up on crack with hookers and guns. How could you blow that for 4 years having gold as a comedian?
That's what her divorce lawyer said to her.
How could you blow? She didn't blow it. That's right. Anyway, what I am saying is, I understand you want to do political. I understand that you could make fun of Trump. There are things
They
to make
should
fun
equal
of Trump.
it. He should do some. He should have done some with Trump and some with Biden.
You-
it
at
was
least when he
lopsided.
should-
Should have made
himself.
fun of what was funny, and this is why
Right.
Greg Gutfeld is killing it.
Greg
Because
Gutfeld.
if you don't go within, you go without. When you create from within, which Gutfeld has done since Red Eye, and I love when people are like, well, the #1 rated show was Colbert. It was not. The #1 rated show is Gutfeld. It was the #1 rated show during the Biden administration. when
Right.
He was making fun of that, and while while all Kimmel, you're next, you piece of garbage.
You're a piece of we have to kill Kimmel's mother.
And let me
Kill
tell you,
Kimmel's
Jon
mother.
Go
Stewart.
back in time.
Jon Stewart's
Yes.
another one that came out. I'll say this in 8 seconds. Another
ahead.
one that came out. They brought him out of retirement to beat friggin' Trump, and he failed. And now he's just an apologist for all that's going on. He's gone very soon, too.
And if you-
it's sad to watch.
And if you couldn't find anything not funny with Biden, there was Kamala Harris.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll be right back after this.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Are you a musician, comedian, actor, filmmaker, or artist who stands for traditional American values? Do you believe in the preservation of our nation, our culture, and our freedoms? If you share our passion for America and want to use your talents to make a difference, we want to hear from you. Our mission is clear. Through the arts, we uphold the principles of freedom, faith, family, and the American spirit. It's time to step up to the mic and make your voices heard. So contact us at AmericanConservativeArtists.com.
Good morning. It's me, Joe the Box, wearing my Border 911 hat signed by Tom Holman, Rodney Scott, and Sarah Carter. The country has had enough. The American Horror Story is over. Border 911. Tom Holman is coming through. My brother's son, my friends' children. We're done with it. 100,000 were lost lives every single year. God bless you, Tom.
The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really
feel good about themselves and about this great country.
Freddie Rubino back with the podcast.
That's his name.
That's what I'm talking about.
Red, Jesus.
With Bonnie Scalisi and Gino Bisconti live at the America First Warehouse, Ronkonkoma, Long Island. There are events here every weekend. Go to the website, get on the train, come here, and you will enjoy the greatest patriotic experience that you will have all year round.
Does the train come here? Is it nearby?
It's called the Long Island Railroad. You know why they call it that? Because it's from
Slow
Long
down,
Island.
slow down. Can I have that pen?
Yeah, I'll give you a pen.
I don't want a pen.
Okay, we're going to get to a top story this week. The Associated Press has reported that President Donald Trump,
Never heard of him.
he's the one who got the election fixed and he lost in 2020.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
President Donald Trump is threatening to hold up a new stadium deal for the Washington NFL team. It does not restore its old name of the Redskins, which was considered offensive to Native Americans. Trump also said Sunday that he wants Cleveland's baseball team to revert to its former name, the Savages. No, the Indians.
Give me the pen. I'm stealing.
Shut up.
Just give it to me. You won't remember. You say so many funny things, you'll never remember that one. I have 20 writers not giving me any of this stuff.
Gino, you are an angry young man. An angry young man that's old, which is the worst thing you could be.
But he's passionate.
He is. He's
Savages. Let me explain. Because Indians are savages, is what he said.
He says that the Indians that day there was a big clamoring for this in the Native American community to reinstate these names.
It's true. I went to Syosset High School, and our name was the Indians,
Jews.
the Chiefs, the Chiefs.
The whiny Jew broad.
Chiefs.
The Jewish chiefs. Oh, it's so humid.
That the Indians thought that was nice. That
Of course.
the football is like that's the big thing. Is men love football. That's like America.
Well,
everyone watches football. Why is that a bad thing?
Your emblem is something that is supposed to personify your team. An eagle is a fearless.
It's supposed to be brave. The football player is brave, strong.
Right.
So why all of a sudden, because they were canceled, and even the Indians who were happy about it were like, why?
Well, they were drunk because you know how they drink.
What's the old Rich Voss joke? The old Rich Voss joke that in third grade they told me to sit Indian style, so I just passed out on the curb with a whiskey bottle. I fucking love it.
I got to tell you, this is funny. I was a teacher for 31 years, a kindergarten teacher.
Wow.
And I used to say, sit Indian style. And then when this whole stuff started happening, they're like, you can't say that anymore.
Oh, come
I'm like, what do you have to say? They said, you have to say crisscross applesauce.
Oh.
So I had to do that.
I would have gave those kids some diseased blankets and told them it's nap time. But listen to me. Donald Trump is threatening to hold up the stadium if they don't do it. Now, Donald Trump has no skin in this game. What he is referring
Redskin or
to,
otherwise.
not even Redskin, he is referring to the Native Americans who are coming out and saying, change it back.
Yes.
They
had no issue with it.
The name Redskin is an Indian term. We give them Indian. They don't even want to be called Indians. They want to be called Redskins because, like some of their chiefs, whatever, their casino managers, they love the word Redskin to refer to themselves. So that's all Donald Trump is doing. He's referring back to these people who want their own culture represented properly.
Well, the one thing I love about Trump is he is the essential person of behavior consequences.
Yes.
So he's going to say he plays tough, and people respect that. And you know what? If you don't have behavior consequences, what do you have? You have chaos. And basically, any sanctuary state is in a state of chaos because they are not following the simple common sense rule of you do something wrong, you have to face the consequences of your actions. Simple.
And I think this is Trump playing. I love when people. This is Trump playing 5D chess, but he is this is like I would argue when Trump says. Yeah, in 2028, well, I can't run again, but maybe. And he doesn't plan on it.
Yeah,
but
he just
wants
wanted to
get
F
people
with them.
thinking and complaining, and he wants people to start yelling about this Native American stuff. And I will tell you, they did a study, they did a survey. 9 out of 10 Native Americans have.
That's almost all of them.
That's all. And 9 out of 10 have no problem with the Redskins, with them going back to the Redskins. And the 1 out of 10 is mad that they lost money on the over in the Skins Eagles over game. But no one cares about that. You know why they're called the Cleveland Indians? They were the first MLB.
Because they're from Cleveland.
But the Indian part.
Oh.
They were the first team ever in the major leagues. One of the 6 original, by the way. They were one of the first. They went through all these stupid names, right?
Right.
Like I believe they were like the same as you, the whiny Jews. They went through all of them. And then they're like, well, we have the first Indian. Let's call ourselves both of them were proud, okay? And here's the other thing. I've said this in my act, and I'll do panel. No one joins the Washington Redskins because they hate Native Americans. They join the Redskins because they fucking love losing. Do you understand?
Oh,
that is why.
You
that
are.
Is why.
That was wrong.
No,
Say what badmouth the Native Americans, but not our beloved game of football.
No one cares. And this is Trump making people get all squirrely, and they're going to complain. And the more they complain, the more news stories come out, like I just said, that 9 out of 10 people have no problem with the name. That they literally...
How about Italian game? Have an Italian team.
What would you call it?
The Sinatras. The Sinatras. Right?
I like that.
A Jewish team. The Foreclosures. Why not?
The Sinatras.
The Sinatras. Why not?
You are such an Italian.
They throw every game. We're all rich. We're rich, I tell you. Private carding.
I love it.
The New York private carding is so. Come on.
And they wear his hat instead of baseball caps. They wear hats.
It's a helmet. No, they wear helmets. Why you gotta besmirch Italians for?
No, because Sinatra wore a hat.
I know it. Not all the time. He wasn't acidic.
You're right. My bad.
So I love this story because I don't remember a president that actually addressed the feelings of Native. They talk a good Native American.
Sure.
Everybody talks a good Native American. Nobody cares about them. They had the other day a chief on. Maybe Chief J. Strongbow. I'm not too sure.
Nakahoma, the old Braves mascot. I'll never understand why the Braves and Chiefs and Blackhawks. No
what
problem
about
with
the
those
Braves?
They don't mind the
Were
Braves.
they all brave?
No, they're terrible this year. No, and not Ozuni beat his wife, that piece of garbage. The Braves, no problem with that. The Chiefs, no problem with that. The Blackhawks, no problem with that. And I don't have a problem with either. I just don't
Blackhawks were just a tribe. So what they're saying is...
Oh, okay.
So what they're saying is they're referring to skin color. But what they don't tell you is...
Yeah, they were the laziest Hawks, the Blackhawks, right?
The Blackhawks got up late.
They
were an afternoon tribe.
They were...
They liked late night.
They were late. Yeah, pick your own corn. Pick your own maize.
You're a terrible human being.
But the Braves, they do this. Oh,
yeah.
And that's a tomahawk chop, saying that they're brave and they go out and they're furious fighters. We're honoring them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though all of them weren't brave.
No.
They'd still be around if they were great warriors. Let me just say that.
Well, the whole woke movement, I believe, is on its way out. Because now everybody is starting to speak up and say that's enough with the pronouns. Like,
yes.
I never called anybody by a pronoun. It's like, that's ridiculous, and I'm not going to do it. And when I saw somebody on Facebook, because that's the social media I'm on, if they had pronouns and they had a friend request, I deleted it right away. I'm like,
because it's nonsense.
It's so stupid.
You know they're full of nonsense.
Right. So that's like almost like wearing an emblem on your shirt, or like I'm for this woke BS.
Right.
I don't even think woke. you said, like, I agree with you, but I don't even think people are like, well, woke, it's on its way out. I think a lot of people are like, this woke isn't working anymore. Being woke isn't
not working.
Yeah, woke is blowing up in my face.
Right.
And like, it's one thing for it to be on its way out, like Colbert, bye-bye, bitch.
Was that a Palestinian joke? It just blew up in my face.
But this is another thing that Democrats have realized. Like, no one cares about your pronouns. There's like some video going around of Kamala Harris, talking like
I'm a woman.
Well, they're talking about
wears...
what they're wearing and my pronouns are.
Right.
Like, it's an old video from when they were in office. I don't even know what that is, but it's just so ludicrous, ridiculous, and it's
and
not.
everybody at first was just falling
went
into
along
line.
with it.
And they were so afraid to be called a racist. They were so afraid
Never
to be
mind
called
that.
a
There were
Nazi.
teachers who refused to call people by their pronouns.
Yeah, and they got
fired.
Yes, fired.
Now the teachers
I was
union,
retired, thank God.
the teachers union is the strongest.
The teachers union
in this
is
country.
supporting Nandami. That's my
Yeah,
union.
the teachers union is why they didn't, like, they literally had the teachers union, they were appeasing them, which is why they shut down the schools. And Rachel Walensky, another woman that will go to hell. Because it sticks to your soul.
With the rest of them.
Yes, these are people that when they're like with the Senate hearings, they giggle when they give you the. Well, at the time we thought they giggle with their arrogant responses. I am an angry young old man.
Well, you are you're yangry. No, I will never top Yangry. Where is the Board of Education when Jews were not permitted to go to Columbia University?
Oh my God!
Where they were silent.
They were silent. And not only the Board
And
of
it's not
Education,
because they didn't
but
pay
the
tuition.
feminists. Where were the feminists? That, with their outspokenness and their blue hair and everything, and they had their vagina hats and.
Well, I still have my vagina hat. Hey, it gets lonely up in
don't knock
Jersey.
the vagina hat.
I lost
Sorry.
one. I lost one. I was never
went
so
too far.
angry in all my life.
I went too far by knocking the vagina
hats.
But no, as far as Columbia, it's like,
Jew hating 101.
That was allowed to fester.
Yes.
And again, that goes back to Adams and and Trump said, I'm going to take away their federal funding.
But he hates Jews.
Freddie Rubino will be back after this message with more vagina hats with Gino Bisconti.
I'm angry.
Corrupt judges, broken families, families torn apart. This isn't justice. If you've been wronged by the system, join us. Don't stand alone. Hi, I'm Gary Jacobs, president of Americans for Legal Reform. We're the oldest legal reform group in the United States. The justice system in the United States should be transparent, fair, and open to everybody and accessible. Unfortunately, many times that's not the case. At Americans for Legal Reform, we are here to help. Join the movement. Visit AmericansForLegalReform.com and help reform the system before it fails you.
My name is Elena Ruseva, aka Megalangela. Please check my art at www.megalangela.vip.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
It's Tuesday here at the America First Warehouse. I am Joe the Box.
And I'm John the Blanket.
Freddie Rubino here from the America First Warehouse, coming to you live, the most patriotic venue in the land.
Welcome to Right for America.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday of the Patriots Podcast, live streaming every Tuesday night at 7:30.
Another edition of On the Right Side here, and you can catch us weekly, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
And welcome to Liberty's Cage, where we rip the veil off America's broken justice system. Prisons that crush spirits, courts that bend to power, and a society that shuns people who have paid their price.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
We are back at the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land, sea or air. And we are here with Gino Bisconti and Bonnie Scalisi. And on my show, that's what I'm talking about. You're not going to see the same old talking points. We go through the news. We spend at least 3 minutes a week panning the news and finding out these stories. Here's a story that just hit me over the head, and it ties into, what's that guy's name? Mamdani? Mamdani.
Until we kill Mommy Mamdani.
Kill Mommy. Kill Hitler's mommy. And Colbert's.
Ugh.
Okay, the World Health Organization, not the Long Island,
no,
not the Brooklyn,
no, another Jesus Christ institution.
That's easy for you to say.
I know. Another
the World Health Organization has not endorsed the use of camel urine as medicine. They have not endorsed
What did it cure before?
Okay, according to the WHO, that's short for World Health Organization, the use of camel urine as a medicine lacks scientific evidence.
No.
Because it is used in traditional medical systems for centuries in the Islamic world and in Islamic practices.
Oh, God.
Studies suggest potential ulcer healing effects and antimicrobial. But they said they need more investigation. You're the World Health Organization, and you end this with, it might take more investigation.
Yeah.
This is me. If I'm the head of the World Health Organization, oh, my God, stop drinking camel piss, you idiots.
Maybe that's why they're so angry.
That's good. That's why they're so smelly. That's for sure.
They're always gonna need more research because no one. Hey, we need to do a study on this. I'm out. No, because you might get the placebo. Like you have just this stinky glass of camel piss, and the other one's just like it's like yellow and Gatorade. You're like, I think I know which is right. No one's doing the study.
You know you're on the bottom of the ladder at the World Health Organization.
Who?
When that's your assignment.
Yeah.
Like the guys who you really like. Hey, how would you like to head this study for fake tits at the topless bars? Yes, I think I will do
Is that where they do the studies?
Yes, well, that's where I do my studying.
My buddy Carl went to a topless bar. It started raining. True story. That's his joke. I love it. I love the guy.
Hey, you know where you are on the bottom? Hey, Johnson, get in here. You know that pic you gave me yesterday? I lost $1,000. Go study camel urine in the Middle East. Oh, no. They are drinking camel urine.
Do they mix it with something like a cocktail, or they just drink it straight?
Look, let me get some camel urine straight up.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say another thing here at the America.
Let me tell you something. If I'm a gay man, I'm throwing myself off the roof.
With your luck,
Can I buy you a drink?
With your luck, you'd land in a puddle of camel piss.
Oh, listen to me. This is how backwards these people are.
Yes, thank you.
Don't tell me they're the same as me and you.
No.
Don't tell me that the whole Middle East is just this great place. Listen, you have the Middle East. Everyone's drinking camel piss, and there's a little dot in the middle. It's called Israel.
Sure.
The size of New Jersey.
Cures for cancer. They're making crops grow in the desert. They have an iron dome. They are the most advanced. You won't catch them drinking camel piss. Maybe a Dr. Brown's cream soda. Does it come in camel piss?
It
No.
tastes like camel piss.
No, this is what they're trying to pawn off on us as people that should be in America.
Well, they don't assimilate. They take their culture. Their culture is to dominate and
Yes.
take over, and they do it very, very craftily under the table. They come in and then they start taking.
They marry their brothers to keep them in the country.
Right.
Oh.
Now, let me tell you something. When I take over a place, the first thing I do is say, hey, I'm not drinking camel piss no more.
Yeah.
I'm taking over.
Yeah.
Maybe you would be elected if you were a Muslim person on that one issue alone.
Let me tell you a little something about the Muslim religion.
It's incompatible with the Western civilization.
Unless you're a urine drinker.
Unless you like.
They don't have a pot or a camel to piss in?
Let me tell you something about. I worked construction for 37, 38 years in Manhattan, and all over there were these carts that you used to buy lunch from sometimes. They had a little falafel going on, or there was the coffee cart. And my friend told me, hey, you go to those carts? I said, yes. He says, his cousin is Muslim.
Cousin.
And he says, he's a Muslim. And he says, do you know that they don't use toilet paper? I said, what? He says Muslims don't use toilet paper. If you go to the Muslim world, you have to bring your own because they don't do it. Because in the Quran, it says to wipe your ass with one of your hands and you eat with the other hand.
I did hear that.
You did in
That's
Long
a true
Island.
statement.
And that is a true statement.
Yeah, but
so
they
they're
don't still
drinking
do
urine.
that.
What?
They can't still do that.
I think that was ancient.
Well, okay, this is what I'm getting at.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying I'm hoping I am.
I hope you're right too.
Thank you.
I was on a big job. There was like 100 guys.
Maybe
on
back
the job.
then that was true.
And I went around, I asked, because you know me, I got a big mouth,
You're
and I
chatty.
get fired all the
You're
time.
chatty.
And that's why I'm here.
I'm right with you.
And
I'm on
I
your
would
left.
ask. I would say, are you Muslim? You Muslim? And finally, we had a Muslim guy. His name was Joe. I called him Muslim Joe.
That makes
so that he fit in.
Yeah, sure.
So he wouldn't feel out of place.
To help him blend.
Yeah, blend in, Muslim
Blend.
Joe.
Whatever happened to Nazi Steve?
I don't know. But I made him a hard hat, and I put like we had little flares. And I taped all the flares around so it looked like a bomb hat, just to make him fit in, to make him feel good. And I asked him.
As a goof.
As a good thing.
Was there an HR department back then?
No.
Those were the good old days.
The HR department kept out the PRs.
And I asked him the question. He said, oh, yeah, he says. I go, do you use toilet paper? He goes, I started when my children were born.
Did you clap?
I was like, you didn't eat your children? I'm shocked.
I would have been like, and someday I'll let them use toilet paper too.
Well, you know, in Europe, I did my student teaching in England, and I traveled around. They had their toilet paper is wax paper.
What?
So you have to wipe yourself with
That's
paper
not
that's
true.
like wax.
And then you light it
in
on
the
fire.
In the public museums and the public restaurants.
Wax paper.
It was like toilet paper. It rolled out, and then it was like hard. I'm like, what is this for?
What?
So yeah.
Ugh. I'd like to wax
Maybe
that
that's-
ass.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe someone waxed on that paper, and that's why it was so hard.
The Europeans, and then I went in
Well, Europeans are
the subway
filthy beasts anyway.
of Paris, in Paris, and it stunk down there. Nobody uses deodorant.
Those are the people.
Oh my God! And this was the
French
winter.
stink.
Yeah.
That's why they invented perfume in France.
Well,
the French
what
stink.
have they heard of a shower or deodorant?
Les chaleurs.
These surrender monkeys.
I almost gagged.
So this is why I love
Another
America.
thing she never said in her 4 years of marriage.
Oh,
No,
by the
don't
way,
you know the stereotype that Jewish women do that?
Oh, I know some Jews.
you don't know stereotypes, Gino? You've heard it here first. Someone has accused Gino of not knowing stereotypes.
You're making me so yangry right now.
He is a yangry old
This is
man.
the yangriest I've ever been.
Listen, this is a first. Anywhere. Gino
I'm
Visconti.
bored of you when we don't hang out. I don't get what you do, Scully.
Well, she has morals.
Oh,
That's what it is.
She's got goals and friends.
That's why I love America so much. I love America because when my family came here from Italy, the first thing they did was, how could we become more American?
Right, you wanted to assimilate. That was the goal.
And now you know what you see? You see all these Italian things on Facebook, and all these guys are trying to be so Italian.
Mario Bosco.
Hey, I'm Italian now. Listen, I'm Italian American.
Yeah.
When my grandmother couldn't speak English, my grandmother came here off
You're not doing so well
off
either.
a boat.
You're not setting the world on fire either.
English. I just created a new word, and you got the balls.
You're right. It's sitting there.
It's sitting right there like camel piss. You know what my grandmother loved the most? White bread, Wonder Bread.
Stop it.
Why my grandmother came out and goes, oh my God.
Stop it.
Look how light this is in Italian. She could have been saying, whose shit is this? But and she would eat it like cake. She would just go,
hilarious.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
She longed to be American. She wanted America in her life.
Yeah.
The greatest thing in the world would be to become American. Never did she drink camel piss.
And that's the point.
And this reminds me of a friend of ours, because you know what I hate? When I was a kid growing up, same thing. My grandmother, we'd all have Sunday dinner there.
Right.
And she would say, she would call the red stuff gravy. But that's because she was born in Italy.
Because she was stupid.
Anyone that says it's gravy, not sauce, we get it. You're not really that confident in your Italian heritage, you piece of garbage. I say sauce. I don't give a crap. Okay, because my grandmother, my Nona, taught me how to make it. I make broccoli rabe. I know how to make it, but I don't say you gotta say sauce and have a thing called Paisan Con that loses more money than friggin' Colbert.
If I could go back in time, I would kill Gino's grandmother for calling it gravy.
Genevieve de Brigida.
Yes.
You sociopath.
I would throw her under a Brigida. And
off a Brigida.
And that's
I would throw her off of a
Gina thrown off a Brigida.
I would throw Gina off a Lolo Brigida. We could do this all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Scalisi, go on Facebook and friend her. Gino Visconti, he's all over. Catch a Predator this week. He'll be on.
Important where? I'm on TV.
And I am Fred Rubino with That's What I'm Talking About on the America First Warehouse Network.
Yeah, well, you threw in warehouse to do the timer. Woo! That was great.